I think there's so much more to Antarctica than what they're telling us because a lot of it is government owned.
People think she's nuts. I'm Googling, can this happen? Can this happen? Can this happen? No.
But wait, so how does that circle back to Déjà vu?
It doesn't.
Oh.
Went off topic. How do we know we ain't going to be a spider next time? We are in a dream. None of it's real. The only thing that is true is life is a mystery.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Oh Anna. Now, this week we're going to jump straight into it, and we're going to continue from last week's episode where we spoke about conspiracy theories, because this is mine and Mum's bread and butter.
Wait.
Like, genuinely, I'm so excited to sit and have a conversation about this. And I think because we've never really expanded on what we actually think, a lot of people don't know our opinions.
Well, I think because, as we were saying the other day, people think she's nuts.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do think that you're on the crazier side, but I actually don't. For the record, I
love that you don't.
No, I don't at all. I think sometimes you're very mysterious about what you say. Like, you don't describe it. So you'll say a crazy comment to me.
But sometimes things are hard to put into words, aren't
No, I know. So she'll say something crazy to me and I'm like, oh my God, like she's losing the plot. But like when you...
you do think that's...
I did at first, but then when you explain it to me, I'm like, oh, that makes sense. And now I'm on the same wavelength. And we're both there.
And I love it.
So,
I love
you know, these are these are just our opinions. None of this is obviously proven.
Disclaimer,
facts,
our
whatever.
opinions, not facts.
This is just what we truly
For entertainment purposes only.
Exactly what she said. So I'm excited for this. Let's just get straight on into
Let's do it.
So our producer did a little deep dive onto Reddit, which is a scary place full of lots of different things. And where someone asked, what's the craziest conspiracy theory that you believe? And then these are people's responses. So we're just going to kind of like jump off the back and see if we agree. Because some of these I hadn't actually heard of. So the first one is the Roomba vacuum cleaners sell your floor plan data using your Wi-Fi. So these are the...
robotic little round hoovers.
Robotic
hoover themselves.
Yeah.
Number one, I'd never heard of this conspiracy theory about
No,
the
I
hoovers.
haven't.
I guess it makes sense, but I'm wondering, what does it mean selling your floor plan data?
Well, they can just sell it to people of the map of your house, where things are. No, one thing that I did a lot of research into was 23andMe. So they were a what do you call it? Like you send your blood sample off and they try and do your family tree sort of thing. Yeah. And there was a big kerfuffle on the internet. I think it was on main news that they were selling the data to the government and the CIA because the CIA had discovered that we have alien blood, something in our blood that could mean we're aliens. It would come back on 23andMe as unknown. And if you had that unknown part, you had alien DNA within your body.
Is this for real? Is this true?
Yeah, for real. Jennifer, obviously, like, I don't know if it was 100% true they were selling the data, but that's what a lot of people were saying because I think they ended up going bankrupt.
Okay.
Or something. Like, it was really, really bad. So, like, I genuinely do believe, just like the way I believe our phones listen to us, I believe everything listens to us. I think the vacuum cleaners more than likely do sell your floor plan to someone.
Yeah, it's just something that's never been in my head, but now it's there.
As well, like, no one reads the fine print on the piece of paper that comes in that Hoover.
No,
it
they
could
just charge it up and get it to Hoover.
You know, it could say something in there.
But isn't that the same with really just, you know, going off that? Isn't that the same with iPhones? When we accept the new iOS when we set up a new iPhone, I mean, we're just like this. We can't be bothered to read all that. No. They know that. They know that.
100%.
Yeah.
So I think I think it's very plausible that they do sell your floor plan data.
100%.
I believe that they can hear us now. If someone wanted to hear our conversation, they have got the technology to listen to our conversation through the walls.
1
so
million
that doesn't surprise me. The next one, there's more to Antarctica than they're telling us. See, I highly believe in this.
Look, there's more to everything than they're telling us. So Antarctica, we're talking about, we'll include Antarctica then. Yeah.
See, I believe, this is a conversation we were having early this week about the Miami Mall incident.
Yeah.
Whatever beings appeared in this incident said, everyone basically who was there said a porthole opened up in the middle of the mall. These big 3 10-foot creatures come out. The coordinates for the Miami Mall are the same coordinates for Antarctica, but backwards.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of theories saying that Antarctica is like full of portholes to other dimensions, other universes, other blah, blah, blah. So I think it is. I think there's so much more to Antarctica than what they're telling us, because a lot of it is government owned. The same as how when we went to Vegas, it's all government owned.
Oh yeah.
It's all test bases, whatever. And obviously the climate in Antarctica, okay, you can't really live there. I don't really know. I don't know.
They have people that work there, don't they?
They have people that work there, but I think there's way more to Antarctica, because people say as well that obviously the whole Earth flat thing, that Antarctica borders the Earth.
Yeah, and they go on about the ice wall, is it?
Yes.
I will say that I actually agree with that, but I think there's more to everything than they tell us, probably including every country. So yeah, there's more to Antarctica.
100%.
Yeah.
Here we go. The phone listens.
100 billion% phone listens.
It happened multiple times where I've had a conversation, did not Google or ask Siri, just a face-to-face convo.
Yeah,
and the topic of conversation shows up as an ad.
I think we can all agree that all of us, most of us, have had that experience where, with even if we'll say TikTok, but even when we've thought of something, not said it out loud. Not looked it up on Google or anything. Okay, just a thought. Literally, it's on TikTok.
100%.
So that should tell us everything we need to know, really.
Yeah, it's weird.
I think we mustn't question it. The trouble is with us, I think we question things. Oh, is it that? Is it that? Am I being? No, actually, that's happening. You've seen it happen. So there's something going on there.
Even like, say if I feel a bit down or I feel a bit sad,
you'll get something on your For You page.
My full TikTok For You page turns to sad quotes, sad music, everything.
Because the phone, they're using technology that we don't know about.
Yeah, 100% our phones, computers, whatever, listen to every single thing that we say.
Next one. Earth is some 4 billion years old. Billion with a big B. We ain't the first advanced civilization. I'm positive Earth had gone through multiple extinction cycles where civilizations grew and fell. I just can't prove it. Yeah.
Do you believe it?
Look, it's hard for me, right? Because my thing is that all this is just in our brain anyway. Being really, really honest now, it's quite hard for me to, like when you want about Antarctica and this one, especially with the Earth, it's quite hard for me to, these questions, look at them and think, and give these much deep thought. I'm going to be honest. Because my belief, okay, just my belief, is that we are in a dream. None of it's real anyway.
Yeah, like Mum, this is what we were having a conversation
it's my belief.
About.
Call me crazy. Maybe I am. But that is my true belief. And I believe when we pass away, that is when we wake up.
I actually think that's a really nice way to look at dying.
Well, I don't try and make myself to look at it that way. I actually believe in my soul that is what this all is.
I know, I do agree with you, but then what do you think when we're going to sleep at night?
Yeah.
And we are dreaming?
Yeah, I don't.
How does that work?
Yeah, but we're just going to sleep. We're not dying, are we?
No, but like, obviously in our dream. Yeah. I can't explain what I mean. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean. My opinion again, I think people try and analyse dreams too much. I actually don't think dreams are any more. I think sometimes we can probably get a few premonitions, maybe, but I actually don't think dreams are any more than our brain mixing up all the bits that we've seen in that day, the thoughts we've had in that day. I think we overanalyze dreams too much.
Yeah, because
so
one thing that I find a bit odd about dreams is, and you know, if anyone has had this experience, let me know, but you never see mobile phones in your dreams.
No.
And you don't see technology really in your dreams ever.
Dreams.
And I wonder why.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because they're such a big part of your life now. Technology is everywhere. So why is it not in our dream? Is it because it's not real? I don't know. I'm just trying to like think of what it could be. But I just think it's very interesting. And they always say as well that the people you see in your dreams are people that you've actually passed in the street. And they're in your subconscious.
They do say that.
Which is weird.
They do say that. And obviously people have got their own opinions. But my opinion is that dreams, we overanalyze them. And I actually don't think with dreams they're any more than muddled up thoughts. And that throughout the day, things that we've, you know, spoke about, people we've seen, I actually don't believe they're more than that. Because
so you don't think dreams have meanings?
Not really. I don't give my dreams much thought. I
Really?
don't give my dreams much thought. Well, you probably would think I would, maybe.
Yeah.
No, I actually don't.
That's quite nice though, because I feel like I do.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
Like sometimes
That's
if
what I'm saying.
if I have a weird dream, I Google it.
Yeah, a lot of
to
people.
say, like, what
and
does
a
this
lot
mean?
of people do that, and a lot of people believe also that dreams are us going into like another existence, which I think is rubbish.
So do you not believe in?
But that's that. You know, everyone's got their opinion. This is the thing. I think we need to tolerate other people's opinions. You know,
100%. Everyone's going to have different opinions, and that's what makes the world go round.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on déjà vu then?
That's a very interesting one. I haven't experienced déjà vu for years and years and years.
Really?
Really. But I will say something. This is going quite off topic, but this is a super interesting thing. Okay. And it sort of, in a way, I think, proves a little bit of what I believe.
Okay.
Okay. When I was younger, and I know this is very, very common among a lot of people, I've seen this talked about a lot.
Mm-hmm.
When I was younger, I used to float down the stairs.
Oh, I used to as well.
When you were a child?
Mm-hmm. I remember it.
Me too. Me too. And my memory's crap. I remember floating down them stairs.
But a lot of people do.
Right. But it weren't a dream.
No, I'm telling you now, it wasn't a dream for me either. I know I floated down the stairs.
So let's face it, majority of us, we floated down them stairs. But as we get older, yeah, and we become more conditioned in this reality, yeah, we forget, don't we? We're not floating down them stairs no more, are we?
No, but
No,
wait, so how does that circle back to déjà vu?
It doesn't.
Oh.
Went off topic.
Oh, because I'm curious on what your opinion on déjà vu is.
I went completely off topic there. Déjà vu, I haven't experienced déjà vu for years and years and years. I feel I did used to, actually. I can remember. I don't experience it anymore.
See,
Anna?
I had it yesterday.
What, serious? Tell me.
And I'd not had it.
Tell me what.
I don't remember the last time I had it before that.
What was it?
I was sat on the sofa eating a Wagamama's.
Yeah.
And it, like, I went, oh my God, I've done this before. Obviously I've done this before.
Yeah,
but
I know what you mean. That
overwhelming feeling of the TV being the same, everything being the same.
Which would tell you, right?
And I just stared for about 30 seconds because I could see, like, I was in a stare, but I couldn't break it. And I could see Joe looking at me. And I kind of went, what's up? And I went, I've just had really bad déjà vu.
Yeah.
And I was like, that I can't really explain. But I've had it before and it scares me a little bit.
Well, it would tell you then a little bit that this is a dream then, wouldn't it?
In what sense?
That it's not real.
What, because we know we've done it before?
Yeah. It's not real then, is it? There's more going on.
There's 100% more going on.
I don't mean more going on in conspiracy theories like the Antarctica. That's not what I'm talking about. Okay?
You mean more going on as in?
Our existence. What we are, where we come from.
Where do you believe we come from?
Source.
Who is source?
I don't know.
Or what is source?
I don't know.
Is it a person?
But there is source. No, it's not. It's not one person. It's not one person.
What were you saying to me the other day about those people coming back?
Oh, that. God, my pronunciation again.
The Anunnaki.
Say it. I can't say it.
The Anunnaki.
Yeah, correct. Right. I think that they are going to come back, and I really, really believe in them. And they might have something to do with it. I don't know.
Have something to do with what?
Everything.
Do you think we were put here as an experiment?
No. I don't think we're an experiment. But we could be. It's just my opinion.
I think we are.
We could be an experiment.
See, I do think we are. I think I believe in P47s and P52s, which are P47s are 47,000 years from the future, and P52s are 52,000 years from the future. And I think we're either an experiment from them, to test. I think they're us in the future, and I think we went extinct. They've put us here again to give us another chance to see if we do anything differently, because I think that all the other beings in the universe know that nuclear weapons are going to wipe out the world, blah, 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 which is why I find it really interesting that the first nuclear weapon went off in 1945. Roswell happened in 1947. Which was the first ever alien sighting. And if you read all of the CIA files, the ones that have been released from the government, a lot of them in there say that they've had a lot of alien sightings over the nuclear sites in specific. That's where they turn up and they turn off the bombs. They turn them off.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about
not the people, the aliens, whatever.
Yeah.
Shut the full site down because they know what's going to happen. And they're trying to prevent that happening. But it's the same as AI. I don't think AI is artificial intelligence. I think it's ancient intelligence.
Yeah.
And I think we've had it before. Like when you look at a computer motherboard, the way the pyramids are built and everything is the same as a motherboard of a computer. And I don't think we copied the formation of the pyramids for a motherboard. I think they copied the formation of a motherboard to build pyramids.
Yeah.
Because that's another thing. How the fuck do they build pyramids? That's one thing that,
as I said, that's to be honest with you, really one of the only things on my bucket list. I want to look at them pyramids with my brain.
Yeah, you were saying this to me the other day. You said not your eyes, but your brain.
Yeah.
But what do you mean by that?
Right, because I believe that we each have our own individual reality. I believe we share a consciousness. I think we are all one consciousness. There is one consciousness. Obviously, that consciousness is split into billions of bodies. We are a soul with a human body. We're not a human body with a soul. And there's a big difference.
Yeah, okay, I think I know what you're saying.
We are soul, we are source, we are consciousness put into individual human bodies.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
And in a way, and a lot of people think the same, we're the universe experiencing itself. That's what we are.
What do you mean?
We are source experiencing itself. There's one consciousness put into billions of human bodies. I know this is what I really truly believe.
I like it because I think it's a very peaceful way to look at the world.
Oh, it's peaceful. Oh, it's very peaceful.
That's what I mean. And I think
it's very peaceful. But when you really believe it, also, it changes the way you live and it changes the way you think. And it changes your whole experience of reality. So you live this life of reality of getting up every day and doing the same thing.
Mm.
So ultimately, that's all what we, that's what we're doing,
that's all we do.
But deep down, that it's just.
I think it's a very peaceful way to.
It's a dream.
Yeah,
and
to look at life.
We all go back to source. But then again, I could be completely wrong.
You could be, but we're never going to know until we die.
are never going to know, because the only thing that is true is life is a mystery.
Life is a mystery.
And that is the only fact.
Yeah, life is a mystery. Because I was having a conversation with Billy the other day.
Yeah.
And we were talking about dying. And I said the only thing in life that is certain to happen is you are going to die.
Or wake up.
And he said, is it though? And I said, well, yeah, because everybody dies. He said, everybody's died up to now. He said, how do you know that you're not going to live forever? And I said, because I'll be the one person out of billions that's going to outlive the rest of the human race.
Why would you want to live forever?
Well, I also said this. I said I wouldn't. But he said, you don't know that you're going to die. And I was like, I don't know if I like that. Because, like, I have all these thoughts and opinions that I want to live on this earth for as long as possible. But I also am very intrigued to know what's after. If there is something. With that, not in a morbid way. Do you know what I'm saying?
100%. But if we knew for a fact what was after, for a fact, not just our beliefs, if we knew for a fact, we're not meant to know.
No, 100% we're not meant to know. And a lot of people who have had life after death experiences where they've like died for like 7 or 8 minutes and been brought back to life, all of them have said that it's beautiful. And they have their memories replayed on a loop.
Correct. There is so much, I will say this, there is so much, if we say evidence, from the mouth of children, because they say up to the age of about 5 or 6, a lot of children remember their life before.
Yeah, reincarnation.
Right? But then obviously we start to forget as we're conditioned in our present reality, I think. And there is so much evidence come out the mouths of children, things they couldn't have known, things they've said to their parents. It is no coincidence. So I believe in reincarnation.
Yeah, I do as well.
%. Because if we say what I think is we're one consciousness and we're put into individual bodies, individual human bodies, then if you think about that, let's just say that is the truth, right? That we're one big consciousness and then we are put into various human bodies, right? Reincarnation would make perfect sense.
Yeah, 100%.
Because the universe wants to experience itself again and again and again and again and again and again, and learn. Okay, so.
But also, like, there's the theory of you need to complete all different lives and emotions, lessons to complete.
So therefore, does it not make sense that our consciousness, therefore, if I'm saying it's one consciousness, if it is, we're going to come back again.
Yeah.
Because the universe is going to keep doing that, but we're just going to be in a different human body with a different reality, brain, what our brain is seeing.
So do you think our brain is our eyes, essentially?
Yes. That's why I said to you, I want to see the pyramids with my brain.
No, I like it. It's not something that I've ever thought about, so I like it.
But think about it.
No, I believe you.
No, don't believe me.
No, but I
don't know.
No, I know you don't know, but like everything that you say as time has gone on, I actually do think to myself, I think you might be right. Like, you might not want to tell the story or whatever, but would you tell the story about the butterfly?
Well, yeah, I can do, yeah.
Because I think mum is.
I know I'm not crazy. Well,
I think mum is very close to source, whatever you want to call it. But I think you're very in tune.
Yeah.
That's probably the best way to put it.
Okay. We'll tell the butterfly story. And also, okay, just to touch on butterflies. Kid you not. I'm at a different station, aren't I, this morning? Different train station, Northampton, right? So I'm outside having my coffee before I go to the platform. Beautiful white butterfly come and lands on my handbag. Anyway, we'll talk butterflies. This is a bit more different to just a butterfly landing on a handbag. Right, I was out in my garden, going back now...
Couple of months.
I look to the left of me and I have an umbrella out in my back garden, and the handle of the umbrella, there was a white butterfly climbing up the handle of the umbrella, okay? Climbing up, just really slowly climbing up the handle of the umbrella, okay? I could see its white wings. It was a butterfly. So, look at it. I think, oh, that's pretty, you know. I look away. I look back. That butterfly's wings had gone. So much so, I know I saw that. Right, it wasn't a different creature. It was the same creature. It had the middle of it was like literally without its wings, but it was still there. I go back inside. I Google, obviously it can't, can a butterfly go in the opposite way? So from a caterpillar to a butterfly, can it go back into a caterpillar? Of course it can't. But I went in and I Googled that because I know what I saw. Because its wings disappeared in a second. I'm Googling, can this happen? Can this happen? Can this happen? No. And I know what I saw.
Yeah, but then maybe your theory of it all being a dream is true. Because it's not real. You never saw that butterfly, so it was glitching.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because I went to see Disclosure Day. You're going to go watch it, aren't you? This weekend.
Yeah, hopefully.
It is one of the best films I've ever watched. Because...
Yeah, because what did you tell me about it?
So, this might be a little bit spoilery, but I'll try and keep it as spoiler-free as possible. I found it a very peaceful film because I'm very at one with knowing that there's more, whereas I think some people are very scared or very blasé about it and don't want to think about it, which is also fine. But I found the whole film very peaceful. And it basically kind of insinuates that we are all connected and we are all one, because the two main characters in the film, the woman knows how to find the man because her brain is telling her where to go. She didn't know his name before this, but everything starts coming to her. And he's basically discovered all the proof that aliens are real. And them two in specifically, it shows a clip of them as a child, 3 or 4 years old, with alien fingers on their head. So the alien was doing something to them too, almost like as a test, but they were connected. And it was saying that aliens disguise themselves as animals. So as birds, as deers, as foxes, because it didn't unlock in her until she saw this particular red bird. As soon as she saw that, she started speaking a different language. And her boyfriend was looking at her like, what are you doing? And she went, what are you on about? She didn't know what she'd just done. And I found it very peaceful. And I think that has backed your theory of we are all connected. And we're all the same.
That's right. Because like I can't, and don't get me wrong, I didn't always think this way. Goodness me, nowhere near. But it's like, this is it, like with animals, and even I'll go as far as to say insects and ants. That's how much I believe they're one consciousness with us. Okay, so, but their consciousness has just been put into an animal. Yeah? Instead of coming back in a human body.
They're an
ant, right? Yeah. And this is why, like I made your brother laugh, because like I went to B&M the other day and they've got a whole aisle full of insect killing gadgets, right? And it made me so cross. They had like a fly zapper. You're looking at me like I'm not going to get emotional, but yeah, in the aisle, they had, you know, the zappers.
No, I know what you mean.
Right. and they had like these like bait stations for like rats or mice. Now, I don't love rats.
No
right?
one does.
Do you know? Well, some do. They have them as pets, but could never do that because there's that saying. Where do you think the saying comes from? If you hurt someone else, you're just hurting yourself.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So
100%.
That's the one consciousness.
But that was another thing in the film. It kind of like was preaching to be nice because we're all the same.
Yeah. We're one conscious. So it's like...
Hang on a minute then. What would you do if you had a rat infestation?
Oh, I'd have to get someone out, wouldn't I?
But it would just cause you a lot of upset.
What?
It would just cause you a lot of upset.
Yeah, but I couldn't live with rats, could I? So I have to live in this reality. I can't have my house full of rats, Anna. But I'm not one of them that, like, if I get a bee, a wasp, a fly...
Oh, yeah, I'll never kill it.
You know, I try and shoo it out, you know?
Yeah.
Or get some kitchen towel with, like, a spider, you know? I leave them be. I see them on my stairs, right? You know, I leave them be. And if I can get a bit of kitchen towel and put it on a kitchen towel...
I'm with you.
You know, put it outside. Because...
I hoovered a spider the other day.
How do we know...
No.
We ain't going to be a spider next time?
100%. But then they'll die quicker and come back as something else. So I'd think kill me off. And I can come back as something nicer because...
You still got to exist as a spider for, you know, do you want someone treading on you? Do you?
No, but
no, you don't.
I do not like spiders and a lot of people do not like spiders.
I do get that. There
was a very large spider in my bedroom the other day.
We've had a lot of spiders, yeah.
I don't normally get them because I live in an apartment.
Yeah.
I got that Hoover out and it went...
Wow.
I'm not fucking around with touching that.
You hoovered it up?
Yeah.
Well, I hope you end a spider, Anna. That's all I can say.
And if I am, then I will understand the pain.
Yeah, but it'd be a terrible death for you, though.
But it would be quick.
It would be quick. But I just think if you hurt others, you're hurting yourself because we're one consciousness.
No, I do. I heavily do believe in that.
So I try
and
tell your brother, you know, we don't kill ants. We don't kill. You know, there was a woman at that aisle. She must have thought I were mad.
What?
It really upset me, that aisle did. You know, and there was a woman up there, you know, looking at the killing gadgets and, you know, I was disgusted, really. I'd never seen so many.
Where's the weather as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. It's a summer thing, obviously, that's bringing out this aisle of gadgets. It's just what I think.
No, I agree with you, but I want to reverse back to...
Yeah, I've gone off on one.
To
Go
these
on
things,
then, yeah.
because there's one that you said you knew something about that I didn't. Cats were dropped off by aliens to keep an eye on us, and they were worshipped in ancient Egypt for a reason. Those little creatures know a lot more than we know.
Yeah, okay. So, I don't know about... Yeah, they say about ancient Egypt, don't they? Like, I've seen all that. Dropped off by aliens, I didn't know. The bit that I'm going with is those little creatures know a lot more than we know. 1 billion%. But then all animals do. But I think with cats, I think we can see more that they know more.
Yeah, because I think, like, obviously animals can't talk.
No.
So I think they have another sense that we don't have.
Yeah.
What allows them to see, almost like a third eye that allows them to see stuff that we can't see.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I think cats are I think we perceive cats as more knowing.
Yeah, very kind of wise animals.
Yeah.
And also a lot of cats aren't affectionate.
No, they're not.
They're not. And
they're not.
But a lot of like dogs and cats, people say they can see things.
Yeah.
And know things that we don't.
Yeah. Because like you say, they could, because they're not put into a human body.
Yeah.
They're put into an animal body. So they could have like different senses to what us human bodies have.
This is the thing. We have five senses.
Yeah. But there is talk of a sixth sense, isn't there? You've heard that. You know.
But we can only hear things because we have ears. What if there's something that we don't have that if we did would allow us to unlock another something?
Yeah, 100%. You know? And more people are probably tuned into their sixth sense, I think.
Yeah, a lot of people are, I think.
You know, Yeah, it is. Honestly, I could talk for days.
We're going to do an afterlife deep dive.
Yeah.
You've kind of said what
Yeah,
you
I think I've covered that in my opinion. Go for yours, Anna. Afterlife. What do we think? What do you think?
I think there is an afterlife.
Yeah. You don't think this is it?
No.
No.
I believe that our soul is up there. Wherever up there is, I'm not sure. And I don't really know what the soul looks like, though, when I'm envisioning this. I don't know if I'm envisioning a ball of light or if I'm envisioning a being. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't know, but the soul is there.
Yeah.
And there's almost like the people like the Anunnaki. We'll pop pictures up on screen so you can kind of like visually see what they are, who tell us which body we need to go into next.
Do you think we get to choose
our parents? Yeah, I do.
Do you think we get to choose our experiences?
I think we have to choose our experiences based off of what we haven't experienced before, or based off of how much of a good person we were in the previous life. I think from then we go down. I'm in your belly for 9 months, whatever. I come out. When I die, I start that cycle again.
Yeah.
I live all my memories in my head as I die and go back up. And then I'm in this beautiful place and we start again. I think that's what happens with our species.
Anna.
I think it's different for different species and planets.
In a way, though, I do have to say, it's quite terrifying also.
Why?
Unless there's an end to it.
Why? Because it keeps on going.
But we don't know that it does.
We're never going to know that it does.
That's what I'm saying. So, however much like I want to think to myself, this is my last time.
I don't think it is.
It might not be. And
why do you feel like it's your last time?
That thought I find quite terrifying, because what if it keeps going on and on forever?
Why?
The universe wants to experience itself forever. We're constantly here.
Yeah, but you're going to...
There's no rest.
Yes, but you're going to come back as someone different.
And I won't
remember. Start again. You won't remember. So it doesn't matter because you're not going to remember.
No, I know that, Anna, but think about it, though. For eternity.
But I quite like that. Whether that's because I love the life I live now, that it wouldn't scare me to come back.
No, but we don't know what human body we're going to be put into next.
No, but I believe we can choose. So I believe I'd have a choice. And I do believe that if you do good in this life, then in the next life, you will also get to do good.
Yes, because that explains an awful lot of things that happen in life.
Where did we come from?
Source. Don't ask me what source is.
You don't know yourself, do you?
No. No. How could I?
I either believe...
What do you think source is, Anna?
I don't think it's a man.
No.
Like a god or something like that.
No.
I don't think it's that.
No.
No. But I find the whole universe insane. Because what do you mean we're constantly expanding and we're constantly getting bigger? It would make no logical sense.
And how many galaxies are out there?
Yeah, it would make no logical sense that we are the only form of life on this planet. Because that doesn't make sense. Why are we here then? And how did we get here?
Look, there's loads of theories. Like, for example...
Theory of evolution, science,
your brother believes in the Big Bang. So that's a scientific point of view. The Big Bang. That's a lot of people is how we got here. And it's evolution, isn't it? We started off as fish. Okay? Fish grew legs. Really? Did it? Okay.
That's what
Who knows?
I purposely don't I don't believe that.
We don't know for a fact. Well, the scientists have some facts, let's be honest.
They've got,
But
yes,
the scientists can still not explain consciousness.
But then it's the argument of, well, who created the Big Bang then?
Yeah.
Someone made it.
But Anna, did you hear what I just said? Scientists can still not explain consciousness. They can explain everything else on this earth.
But they can't explain consciousness.
They cannot explain consciousness. And a lot of scientists are coming more round to the way of thinking. That, on the soul.
Yeah, you were saying that some scientists believe that Anunnaki is coming back.
No, the government. I said
the
American government.
Yes.
American government, yeah.
Yeah.
Some people high up in the American government, they truly believe that the Anunnaki is going to come back one day. Don't ask me why. Don't know. Look into it. Google it. Whatever.
I don't think it would scare me. I don't. I think because I'm so open to that. I think, would I be a bit thrown off if a man with a reptile head knocked on my door? Yeah.
We'll be a bit thrown off, won't we?
And I'd probably scream.
Yeah, to be fair, so would I, Anna.
But
I'd swear, because I always swear if I'm scared.
Yeah, but I believe that is why AI is as big as it is now, because we're seeing so many things on the internet that when they do come and when something does appear, we're not as scared because we've seen
you could
a fucking human with a reptile head all over the internet.
You could be right.
And I think that it's all done on purpose and planted there on purpose to make us more aware and okay with it.
Yeah, I think you could be exactly right on that.
Because if we'd have never seen anything like that before, and the next thing you know, a huge porthole opens and they start dropping out from nowhere, and we hadn't seen it in films or anything, the whole of humanity would stop.
Yeah.
Whereas because I'm a big believer in directors and stuff have sent information from the government and from higher up to put that into films to make people more accustomed to it. And that's what I think has happened with Disclosure Day.
I'll tell you what, I absolutely am so interested in a guy called David Icke.
I know that, but
David
who is
Icke,
he?
I'm sure a lot of you have heard of him. Years and years and years ago, when he first started coming out with, at the time, all these crazy theories, he was laughed at. He was ridiculed. Okay? Yeah? But now, people are saying, oh, yeah, he was right. He was right. He was right.
I think if our brain can think of it, it's a possibility.
I
don't think anything our brain can think of isn't a possibility.
I believe every word that man says.
I'll have to do some research into him.
David Icke. Read his theories.
I'll look into him. Do you, as a final deep dive, do you think we're in a simulation?
What do you mean by a simulation? Because I hear this all the time. Are we in a simulation? What is meant by that exactly? A game?
Is it real? So when you saw that butterfly, did the simulation glitch?
Oh, okay.
Is there a parallel universe?
But I've already said it's not real.
Oh,
no, I think that you think. I think it's a dream.
Yeah, so you think it's a dream, not a simulation.
What do you mean by? What do they mean by simulation, Anna? Like a game? Someone's programming it. Is that what they mean?
Kind of, because I've always made jokes before, and I don't really know why I've made these jokes. But say if something bad happens or whatever, I think, fuck's sake, whoever's controlling me, you fucked up.
Oh, okay. So you're a bit like The Sims, then.
A bit like The Sims. Yeah? I kind of believe we're like The Sims.
No. So I'll say no to that. What's this then? The idea that reality is an artificial construct. Yeah,
yeah. So
okay.
It's the idea that reality is an artificial construct popularized by modern tech culture. So the pro-simulation view, is some proponents cite quantum mechanics as a potential system rendering reality only when necessary to save computational resources.
Yeah, this is interesting. The skeptics' view, yes. I can't read that.
Psychics argue that simulating something as massive and complex as our universe is physically impossible, as the required energy and information processing constraint would be.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah, physicists, Anna.
Not psychics. I was going to say, because I feel like they'd believe it. Physicists, not psychics.
Yeah, but the information processing constraints would be insurmountable. Yeah, Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Yeah, but like when you actually look at the grand scheme of like how fucking big the universe is, of course there's something that could make that much energy. Look how fast light travels.
Many people find the simulation hypothesis liberating rather than terrifying. If life is designed, it doesn't mean it lacks meaning. It simply reframes existence as a grand unfolding mystery where the only thing you truly control is your own perspective. So I guess that is a little bit of what I'm saying, like a dream.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay then, so yeah.
To round it off, I would say I slightly do believe that we are in a simulation.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
You believe we're in a dream.
A dream where created by source. But I don't know what source is.
I don't either, but I've got visions in my head of all different versions of what this thing could be. Like whether it's like a big floating orb, whether it's like a crazy large man or woman. Like,
no, well, I'll very quickly, I've got a quick theory, but I don't know, it's a bit out there. But I do think that, you know, the moon.
Oh, you think people live inside the moon?
I think, well, are they people? I don't know if they're humans, Anna. I doubt if they're human beings in a human body.
Yeah, I don't think they're human.
I think there's stuff going on in the moon. In the moon. So what we see, you know, and, you know, we see the circle in the sky, but that's like our, you know, something going on in that moon.
No, I agree.
Inside the moon.
Yeah. I think there's something going on inside the earth.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, right, yeah.
I don't think it's the fucking crust, upper crust, inner crust, whatever it is.
No.
I think there's stuff inside the
Yeah, and the sea.
Oh, that's a topic conversation for another day.
That's a whole episode.
That's a whole episode of what is in the sea. Like, it's crazy. But overall, we're in a simulation. We're in a dream.
Let us know your opinion.
Let us know your theories. Because I want to know.
I find this so interesting.
So do I. I want to know your like wildest theories about.
Well, yeah, and also what you believe and what things you've read or what you've found out
or experiences you've had.
Experiences.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Now it's time for what a rip-off.
Yay.
Okay, sun cream.
Since when was it so expensive? It is quite expensive.
Now it's obviously worth it because you need sun cream.
Yeah.
Why is it about £15 a tube?
Yeah, I know.
It should be free.
Well, you can get you like supermarket brands, can't you?
But it's still expensive. It's like the way
it's generally going to have the same stuff in it. For children, it's so important.
It's the way that I believe tampons and pads should be free.
Yeah, yeah.
Like things that you need, like that, you shouldn't have to pay for. Do you know what I mean?
I agree, Anna. Yeah. So we will say with sun cream, definitely 100% needed, especially for children.
It's both of them.
It doesn't need to be so expensive. It's definitely not a guilty pleasure.
No.
It's a rip-off because it's so expensive, but obviously it's worth it. We have no choice but to pay for it.
No, so we have to have it.
As we will burn.
Lip plumpers.
What are we talking? What type of lip plumper?
Like a lip plumping lip gloss.
Ooh.
Or something.
Ooh.
I love one.
Worth it.
I love the little tingling sensation that you get when you know it's working. I'm like, ooh.
Love a lip plumper.
I love it, so I would say worth it. Air tags.
Never had one, but I will say I might invest in one of them one day.
See, for your suitcase.
Yeah.
I think it just gives you anxiety though, because as soon as you land at your holiday destination, you check if your case has made it. It hasn't. Holiday's ruined.
Quite intrigued by them though.
They're good, but I don't have one.
No.
But I'll say worth it.
Yeah, we'll say worth
but
it.
But a lot of people love them.
Yeah, we don't like losing our luggage.
Right. Tubing mascara.
Okay, this is good. I'm glad this is on here. What's a tubing mascara?
So why are you glad it's on here if you don't know what it is?
That's what I'm saying. You can tell me what it is.
So tubing mascara is basically mascara that is going to come off your lashes a lot easier.
Well, yeah, we'll say worth it then. I mean,
I'm going to say worth it.
I like a normal mascara. Micellar water gets it off, doesn't it? But, you know, I've heard they're a big thing. All I hear about is people talking about
I've heard a lot of people speak about it, so I'm going to say worth it.
Yeah, we'll say worth it. Yeah.
Robot lawnmowers.
Yeah, we talked about these earlier, weren't we?
Look.
Robot lawnmower. Look, if you've got a big lawn, get that robot on it. It's
saving you a job. It's worth it. But it does make me sad because, I don't know, I feel like it's taking people's jobs. Shit like this. You know what I mean? Like if you've got a big lawn, you can get a gardener to come over or something, or you could do it yourself.
Yeah,
but
if you've got a little lawn like me, yeah, you just get a normal
if
one.
you
out.
had a
I've
robot
got my
one,
electric, but I wouldn't get a robot one. But if you've got a big one, yeah, like you say, it's taking away people's jobs, you know.
that's yeah. So
I'm going to say rip off.
I'm going to say rip off.
I'm going to say rip off to that.
Like unless you've got a garden the size of something you physically cannot do.
Look, I mean, come on,
I think it's
a rip off for that.
Yeah, I'm going to say rip off.
Everything's going robot.
Amazon Prime.
Oh, we love Amazon Prime.
Hello.
Like, do you know what?
No, it's not even guilty pleasure. It's worth it.
It's worth it. You want something quick. You want it maybe by 10 p.m. or tomorrow. We love Amazon Prime.
The amount of things I get delivered same day delivery is insane.
I think everyone would be in agreement with that.
Oh, 100%. Amazon Prime is the best thing I've ever purchased.
Lego sets are worth it. We love a Lego set in our house.
I don't know how I feel. I don't know.
Oh, they're genius.
No, they're genius and I think they're amazing, but I don't.
You don't
personally, I wouldn't be fussed. I'll say worth it for Atticus because he likes it.
Yeah.
And Cal likes it.
And do you know what? A lot of adults like it.
No, people love Lego, Mum.
You know?
But I'm just not.
Really get yourself into it and what's the word? Get your brain, you know.
Stimulates the brain.
Yeah, you can get into flow with it, the Lego.
I'll think about it.
Yeah.
Final one, face snatching devices.
Skin tightening devices. Oh, I love my Zip Halo.
I'm going to say worth it because...
I love that. Zing.
Yeah, because I like face gym.
Have you done a Zip Halo?
No.
Have you tried a Zip Halo, rather? Not if you've done one. Have you tried a Zip Halo?
No, but I like face gym.
Yeah, I want to do
which is obviously where
gym.
They use all the face snatching, blah, blah, blah. And I come out looking snap.
I'm going to try that one day.
Yeah, you need to. Well, when you come to Manchester, I'll take you and we'll go and get one together.
100%. Yeah, we say worth it, do we say?
We're saying worth it to that.
Yeah.
Did a lot of worth it this time.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it.
Apart from the robot lawnmower.
Apart from that, that's rip off. Well, thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of Anna. I feel like we've delved into both of our brains.
Honestly. And now I've got to go out in that heat.
Honestly, it's been so nice sitting here in an air-conned room that it's going to hit me the minute I leave.
35-degree heat out there.
I am mentally preparing myself. So make sure you like, comment and subscribe to us on socials. We are at OAnnaPod. Email us any of your dilemmas or opinions and thoughts on this topic. And we'd love to react to some. Our email is oanna@fellowstudios.com or DM us on Instagram. But other than that, we will see you on Wednesday at 6 p.m.
See you next time.
Bye.
This has been a Global and the Fella Studios production.